This is the Runescape Bestiary, the complete list of monsters found in Runescape, whether big or small. And there is one man who is taking it all on, and that man is the Bestiary Boy. Starting from the lowest levels, we'll be working our way up the list, getting all requirements we need along the way, and eventually making it to the final goal. Welcome to Besting the Bestiary. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 23 of Besting the Bestiary. In the last episode we got to combat bracket 51, and today we begin from combat 52. To catch up on the series, check the playlist in the top right or in the description below. Enjoy the video. Alright, so it's been a while since we've hit up the Waterfall Dungeon. Shadow spiders are in our sights now. They drain our prayer, but we don't really need it, so that's nothing that's going to stop us, really. Damn it, I forgot the amulet or whatever. Oh, I did this last time as well. Which also reminds me that I need to finish the Waterfall quest, as there is actually nothing left to kill and I have already started it. So we might as well finish it up so that the next time we need to come into the Waterfall Dungeon, we don't need the amulet and have this whole thing happen again. We will take out the Shadow Spider first there, as that is what we came here for originally. And back to the shadows with you. We're going to now finish the quest, and I don't think I need to do anything else except for just this little rune part. Now, assuming I'm not an idiot, we should be good here. Yep, and yep. And there we go. Waterfall quest completed. A classic quest done, but very, very late. No levels. Feels so bad. Next up, we have a leech found throughout Mauritania. We are back. Some more Barrow's goodness incoming. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the tunnel should be the same as it was last time, since we didn't collect the chest. If not, I'll find it again, but it should be Guthan's tunnel. We are here to kill a bloodworm though, so we just need to hope not to run into Guthan's himself and just get the bloodworm down. Awesome, it was the same tunnel, so now to find a bloodworm. Oh god, it's Guthan. Oh wait, it's Aram. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what? Oh, okay, well, we spawned a bloodworm anyways. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. I am very confused. Alright, let's focus. Here's the bloodworm kill. And down that sucker goes, but alright, let's just have a look at this. What the heck? Alright, so this is Aram here, but I'm definitely in the Guthan's Hill, which I'll just double check in a second in case I'm crazy. I don't do barrows like at all, pretty much, so I thought that I could only get Guthan's in here, but yeah. Yeah, it is Guthan's Hill, so I guess since I didn't kill any of the brothers, I could spawn any of them in the tunnel. I guess that's how it's working. Well, that was spooky. Anyways, let's move on. We're taking another trip to the Weald now, which is why we are looking so newbie. I do need to get a bunch of spare gear eventually that I can use for these Wealdy trips, but that's not today, so we're just wearing this. The Revenant Pyrofiend is next, so we do have to go a little bit further into the Rev Caves than we did the last time. So here's the cave itself. So we've already taken out the Rev Imp and the Rev Goblin before. The Pyrofiend is a little bit deeper, and it is, essentially very spooky. I assume it'll be somewhat competitive in the deeper portion of the dungeon. I've not really searched it too much since it came out. And since I'm not super rich on this account, I only have a couple of attempts to kill it before I'll have to money make to get back in there. So hopefully I'll just get in there with no hiccups and just get straight the heck out. Alright, the journey here was successful, so let's find this Pyrofiend. Wait, I thought it was supposed to be here. Does it wander around or something? Hold on, I'll just check up here. Oh, nope, that's a big boy Rev. I'll just go back, hold on. Oh, there it is. Alright, we're not messing around, let's take it out now. And down he goes. I guess someone just killed it before and hopped or something like that, I'm not really sure. Alright, for this combat bracket we have but just one monster left to kill. The albino bat is the only thing, requiring cabin fever to at least be started, so we've got a little bit of a wait for that one. We're finally getting into some meaty monsters. We've got an ogre to take out now, which is starting to get exciting, or at least, to me. I had a look around, and for the ogres there are two variants of the level 53 ones. The first one is this one. I would just call it the plain variant if I was to name them. And the second variant are these ones, holding what I am assuming is a giant big steel mace. And that is the ogre entry taken off the list. We have the cousin of the ogre, the Joga, which I am going to be safe spotting the one that's in the Arty Zoo because I'm cheeky like that, but I had a look at the Karamja dungeon and they do all look the same, so it doesn't really matter where I kill it. And down the Joga goes. Let me take those bones. Pretty sure I need them for a quest if I end up doing it. Alright, feel like killing another big boy, so it is the ice giants up next. So the wiki shows me 3 different variants, but I was reading and it says that there are just 2 variants, which is one holding a longsword and the other a warhammer. Although none of the images look like there's a warhammer in it, so I think what they're calling a warhammer is the weapons that have these little spiky things on the end of it, which I will have to, you know, zoom in and just kind of show you what I mean when it's time. And the third variant just kind of looks like it has a different hairstyle thing, if you want to call it a hairstyle. Some of the ice giants have a single point of a spike and the other ones have 2 small points like on the back of their head. Obviously I'll be showing you all of these when I get there, so let's just get there. Alright, so as you can see we have the first variant, which is the one with the double pointed hairstyle instead of the single. This variant here is the longsword variant, and as you can see the sword kind of runs smoothly and isn't jagged. And I was about to kill the other one, but I realized this is also a longsword variant, so I need to take a trip to Arceus' house to get the other one, because I remember seeing it there when I checked before. Ah yes, here we are. Okay, so these 2 are my examples. So they both have the same pointed hair, but different swords. You can see one is smooth like this, and this is what I think is the longsword one, and we killed that one in Asgarnia just before. And this other spiky sword boy is the assumed Warhammer version. So then we have all 3 variants taken out. I'm glad we could get them all, so let's tick it off. More zombies. Apparently we haven't killed enough yet, who would have guessed. We have 3 variants to take out, and they are all here in level 2 of the Stronghold of Security. We have variant 1, variant 2, and after some running around we can finally take out variant 3. Now we have to take out a lizard man. Before I go there, this will be my first time seeing the new Shazian update, so that's pretty cool. But by the time this video comes out, the update will have been decently out already, and already covered by other people. I won't be touching on the Shazian update this video. I'm gonna slap it in the next video, just so that, you know, we can keep some form of streamlined thing going on here. Oh my god, there's so many lizard men around here now. This might get a bit sketchy actually. But yeah, so the good thing about this lizard man unlock is that we can now get the Xerix talisman finally, although I'm not going to do that just yet. We just had to run all the way to the east and I found a solo boy, so down he goes. Way back in the day, from Combat 19, we started the Witch's House quest, and we have slowly been working through it, but now we get to finally complete this quest and knock off another monster off the list, which then we can follow this up with another monster from an older combat bracket. Alright, we now finally get to take on the entire experiment fight. And down the wolf goes. Now we just need to take the ball and we get to finish the quest as well because there's nothing else to kill. And with that, the quest is now completed. Such a simple quest. It's crazy how long we had to wait for that one to be done. But now, that unlocks us our next monster, the Witch's Experiment Scabbard Hard. So our new monster is the Witch's Experiment Scabbard Hard from the 47 combat bracket. This one is a bit of a worry because we need to do a hard rumble to pick it, but it has to spawn in the first wave of monsters or else I can't kill anything to reset or to spawn a new monster. So I don't have a ton of money to do this as well, just, you know, like it seems to be my problem for everything. So we'll just have to roll the dice and see what happens. Alright, so with this setup, I hopefully will get him in the first wave, and again, it's just the Witch's Experiment Scabbard to kill, so let us pray. My god, I don't believe it. Alright, we got a first attempt, thank god. We aren't going to get this lucky every time, I don't think, but you know, let's savor this moment, and we'll take out the Scabbard. And again, we're just taking out the first form, the rest are too powerful for the moment. That is all that we have for Combat 53 at the moment, so let's just quickly run through what is left. To start with, there is the animated steel armor, the Tarn's Lair variant, which can only be fought during the boss fight of the Tarn's Lair mini quest. We have a Ravager, which is a pest control monster. We've got a Knight of Ardi, but this one is only located during the Song of the Elves quest. And I also kind of forgot to throw this one in the list as well, so that's why you might not have seen it earlier in the video, but it's definitely in this combat bracket. I just messed up a little bit. Alright, let's move on to the next bracket for now. Okay, this combat bracket could turn out to be a real weird one. So there's a small chance I can only do one thing in this bracket for the moment, but you know, we'll soon find out. So the first monster I'd like to try are the Battle Mages. There are 3 of them representing each god, Zami, Sara, and Guthix. these guys all chill out in the mage arena, so that's where the problem is. So I'm reading how to get into the mage arena, and I have to fight Collodion in the form of a combat 112 demon to gain access. From what I'm seeing, I don't get a chance in the arena before having to actually fight him, so I feel as though I won't be able to get in there and actually kill things before getting wrecked by the big demon man. So my plan will start with trying to hit the mages from the outside of the arena and then see if I can kill them like that. I'm unsure if I can reach in there really, but if I can, I won't need to try any more steps. Alright, so this foils step 1 immediately. Alright, so our next step is to basically just sacrifice ourselves here and see if I'd be able to fight anything else before dying or whatever, and if I can't, then this whole thing is screwed. Alright, well, I guess that settles it. I'm unable to fight the battle mages without killing Collodion, so I guess we get out of here and we are going to do literally the only thing that we can in this combat bracket. So to start and finish up the bracket, we have a bit of spicy construction grind yet again. So we need 78 now to get to the Hobgoblin Guard in our POH. Which I'll probably replace the skeleton that is in there for this one. Now, in terms of our banked construction XP, our main source is the oak logs and planks. So we have 2,135 oak planks from our last construction grind. And we also have 2,800 oak logs left over that we haven't turned into planks yet. So I'm using the banked XP plugin on RuneLite. So with just the planks that I have, we should be able to make 77 construction, but we will need to make some more planks or something like that to finish off the last bit of the level. If it does come to having to make more planks, I will probably do a fair chunk of money making just so I can use that money for the future. I also may think about using my mahogany home points on the supply crates and stuff because I don't really know if I care about the outfit, but you know, we'll see when we get there. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend my points on some supply crates anyway because I am in need of some steel bars, as I've only got 55 left and I have my doubts that that is going to get me to 78, but we'll play it by ear. And like last time, you've already seen my sexy original Mahogany Homes montage, so I'm not going to be able to top that one in just 4 levels, and as such I'm just going to chime in with each level up, so I'll see you in a little bit. 75 construction to start us off. Oh, 65 mage sneaking in there. And just drink the tea, and that is 76 construction. We've only got 3 steel bars left, and we have just under 1,400 points, so I'm going to spend probably 200 or so on some supply crates to see if we can replenish it a little bit. That looks like enough bars to last me for a little while, and I'll just keep replenishing in small doses, because I'm still unsure if I want to buy the carpenter's outfit or not. 77. Executive decision time. I'm spending all of my points on supply crates. I'm pretty close to the last level we need, and I feel like just buying the crates is the best use of my points anyway, so why not spend it all right now. Remember, we still need to get 99 construction, so I can always get the actual carpenter outfit a bit later if, you know, there's a riot. But, you know, we'll see. I didn't expect to get so many steel bars and soft clay, so I guess we'll see if I actually make the level from these planks that I got, so may have been a small error. And this is our last contract for 78 construction, and then you know how the drill goes. We'll just need to build the Hobgoblin Guard into our house, which I also forgot to mention, and also forgot to think about how much he even costs to build, which luckily it's just 100k, so I'm glad I didn't use my money for anything earlier, because then I wouldn't have had any money to actually, you know, build the man. So let's just swoop on over to the house, and we are now left with 10k to our name. Let's remove the skeleton since it's the weaker monster in here, and obviously we will replace him with the Hobgoblin. And bam, the Hobbo Gobbo is now in our house. And down he goes. That wasn't so bad, but the next construction grind might be a little bit worse because we have no prep anymore. Okay, so this was a bit of a ridiculous combat bracket for us this time because it was literally just the one thing that we could kill, and at least it was a decent grind. But the things we have left to take on for this bracket at a later time are all 3 battle mages, the Guthix, Sara and Zami ones that we attempted earlier but couldn't do. We have the Splatter, which is a pest control monster, and we've got 2 types of vampire Juvenants, the regular versions and the Mayaditch/Darkmire variants, both which have a few further quest requirements that I can't do just at the moment. But you know what, let's do another combat bracket, and for this one I'm going to do it all with range just to slightly switch it up because, you know, why not. First on our list now is a swamp crab, so we are now chilling in settled training grounds. There are two variants we need to take out. We have the regular ones, and also we can use our silver sickle to cast bloom, which grows mushrooms on the actual swamp crabs, which therefore creates the bloomed variant. So here's the regular variant. And now we cast bloom. Oh wait, shit. And now we cast bloom and we get our bloom variant of the swamp crab. Lovely. Getting sweaty in the desert now. We're taking on a Metaphite thug here in Polnivnich. Not here for the thieving, thankfully. Now we're taking on the next stage of the revamped monsters in Tolna's Rift. So we're going into the Fear Reaper room, which have been upgraded from the Combat 40-ish, I think it was, or maybe 42 ones. And down goes the spooky boy. We've got quite an annoying monster up next, a Kilowatt. You know, I kind of always hated these guys, but I would say it's a pretty uncommon monster at least. So it has two states, the idle state and the attacking state, which we'll bundle together like we've done for monsters with similar states, like the wall beasts basically. So to get to these bad boys we need 37 Slayer, and also to have done Ernest the Chicken quest, which both are all good for us. All we need to do is just buy some insulated boots so we don't get wrecked extra hard from these boys. So to actually find them, we just need to go to the tippy top of Draenor Manor where the professor is here and go through this rift. And if you guys knew all this, well, you know, sorry. Also, the game gives us an epilepsy warning, so I suppose I will also say just be careful. I'm going to throw the time code just to skip the section just in case, but if you're fine, just keep watching. Well, in my opinion, this doesn't seem like a very flashy place, but, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, so here is the Kilowatt kill. I remember these guys being a bit more annoying than what it was here. But, you know, I did used to get a lot of these as a Slayer task way back in the day, and also it was like, you know, 12 years ago when I was extra bad, but, you know, that's fine. Moving on. Alright, so we have done all we could in this combat bracket, so let's just run through what's left. We've got a Blood Spawn, which spawned during the Maiden of Sugandee's fight, which is a combat 940. There's a Spinner from Pest Control. We also have an Undead Lumberjack, and there's actually quite a lot of these, so you're going to see that recurring throughout all these combat brackets. We've got Zombie Swabs 1 through 6. They are all part of the Rum Deal quest, so I can already see that quest is going to cause such a pain later on. There's so many things over there. And finally, there is the Zombified Dragon spawn through Dragon Slayer 2, and this guy is spawned during the Vorkath fight during the quest. For the final portion of this video, we're not going to be doing another combat bracket. Instead, what we're going to work on / get is a few account gear upgrades, you know, or try to. So if you watched the last video to the end, thank you by the way, you will know that we have 2 champion scrolls coming up in the next video. And I also said that I would be preparing for that, which is, you know, what we're doing right here. So we're going to get some upgrades as best we can. There's not too many options, obviously, since I can't kill anything too high level. Step 1, black gloves. We're going to upgrade our gloves from iron to black. And in order to do that, we can finish 2 more sub-quests of the recipe for disaster quest, because they don't actually need me to kill anything that I can't already. So these 2 quests are the Goblin Generals and the Mountain Dwarf quests. And we'll start with the Goblin Generals. And then we'll do the Mountain Dwarf quest. 14 farming coming in. And 42 cooking. But yeah, that's just a nice simple upgrade, a very quick and easy one to get. Step 2, Rune Scimitar. We are going to get our coveted, beloved Rune Scimitar. Rune Scimitars are just a little bit better than our Rune Longsword, but you know, it will be the best thing that we can use for a decent amount of time. But for us to get a Rune Scimitar, we're going to be killing the gangsters during the organized crime activity on Kourend. The gangsters have a 1 in 80 rate to get a Rune Scimi, so hopefully it shouldn't take us too long. Alright, they begin. Wrong Scimitar. Oh, back to back. 67 attack, 72 hit points. Wrong Scimi. Wrong Scimi. Oh god, a loop half. That's probably rarer. Oh god. Hey look, wrong Scimitar. Wrong Scimi. And we've got 68 attack now. Oh look, the wrong Scimi. Oh fuck yes, we got it. About time. I mean, I probably shouldn't complain, but you know, it was a little bit over double the drop rate, and the time waiting between each meetup is kind of you know, annoying, but we did it. Alright, we have one more cheeky potential upgrade we are going to have a go at, but if it doesn't pan out, we might just skip through it. So for step 3, we have various armor upgrades potentially. We are going to be chilling in the Rev caves because these items are all possible for me to get. A rune full helm, a rune kite shield, a dragon med helm, dragon plate legs, and a dragon plate skirt. Obviously, I don't expect to get all of these things, or really any of them, and it's more just, you know, we're just kind of hoping, we're reaching a little bit. When I originally planned to do this, I didn't factor in the cost of the hobgoblin guards, so I did expect to have over 100k more than what we actually do. So I was hoping for at least 2 attempts, but since we only have 20k in the bank, we get one try to see if we can roll the dice and get lucky. There are 3 different revs we can kill, the imp goblin and the pyrofiend one, which you saw earlier in this video, each going from the lowest to best drop rates respectively. I'm just going to smack up all the rates right now on the screen so that if you're interested, just have a pause and have a quick look, just to, you know, just so I don't have to say all the numbers. Now, obviously, the numbers, some of them are, you know, a bit ridiculous, and I don't expect to get, you know, anything on the list, really. I kind of expect to die before I get anything. I think, realistically, it'd be good to hope for at least just the rune full helm and the kite, because I have rune plate legs already, and my chest is rune chain, and I can't wear a rune plate body. If I die, I'm just gonna, you know, drop the whole thing, and we won't attempt it again until, you know, another time, or, you know, whenever we unlock another monster that can get the drop more reliably. But, you know, I figure why not have a little bit of extra fun, you know? I'll do my best to record myself getting PK'd if I can / if I do get PK'd. And of course, we're just gonna, you know, go out in our trash gear because I don't really want to lose anything. So let's have a go. Alright, we've got our first drop, the Bracelet of Ethereum. That'll be a nice little alch for us. Okay, I'm just gonna briefly show you what fighting the pyrofiend's like. He kind of wrecks me. I can't, like, I don't think I can warrant killing him over and over again. But I'm just gonna kill this one, obviously, and I'll probably just stick to the lower level Revenants, but I'll see how I go as time goes. Oh no, rune plate body. Oh, it's the same drop rate as the kite shield and the full helm. Of course, it's the one thing I can't wear because of bloody Dragon Slayer. Oh, yet another Bracelet of Ethereum. Very good. Uncut Dragonstone? I don't even want to know. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Another rune plate body. Well, that's at least an alch, because I'm keeping the other one probably. God damn it. Dragon Dagger? What the shit? I did not even consider a Dragon Dagger. That's not happening. And another bright blah 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 blah. Some more alchables. And this shall be the last Revenant Goblin. Give it to me. Come on, come on. No. Rune bars. Oh, what the? Alright. And that is going to do it for the attempted upgrades grind. So I know I technically didn't get an upgrade for this last portion, you know, not for lack of trying. We ended up killing 200 Rev Goblins and 50 Revenant Imps. I figured it would be better just to kill the Goblins since the drop rate is better, and as you saw, the pyrofiend kinda shreds me, so I couldn't really camp that one. But here are our spoils in the inventory. The rune plate body had the same chance to drop as the rune full helm and kite shield, so it kind of sucks that I got the same thing twice instead of, you know, the same drop rate item, but, you know, one that I could actually make use of. The bloody Dragon Dagger and the Dragon Stones had a 1 in 1.7k drop rate, which is basically, you know, crushed the RNG for me. So, you know, I figure that's, you know, that's as much as we should try. We at least got our offensive upgrades in the Black Gloves and the Rune Simi, so I can't really complain. I will probably alch most of this stuff, or, you know, maybe I might keep it, or maybe I'll see what I want to do with it. I might just keep it for now, but I will definitely keep one plate body for, you know, whenever we finish Dragon Slayer. Oh, also, I forgot to mention during the gangster grind that I actually did get a hard clue scroll as a drop, and it just so happens to be a Zamorak Wizard step first up, which is very good for us, so I'm just gonna hang on to that so that when we get to the Zamorak Wizard combat bracket, I won't have to search for a hard clue. So that worked out very nicely for us. And that's gonna do it for this episode, squad. Next episode, we have 2 champion scrolls and also the Shazian area update, so we'll have some more monsters to take out from there. I won't do a whole new getting technical one for that one, I think, because, you know, I just did one pretty recently. So I'll just throw it in with the champion scrolls because I assume that's going to take me some time, so it might be like a 1 combat bracket kind of episode next one, but, you know, obviously we'll see. This is the first time I've been ahead on my recording since I actually started making videos, so pretty excited. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Chuck us a like and a sub if you did. I'll see you guys for the next one. See you later.